What's going on, everybody? Happy day after Christmas morning, because that's what it is right now. It's the day after Christmas, and I'm on my way into the office because we have a new driver starting on the TRC side, so I'm going to run the orientation very quick and then book the one or two drivers on the Reed side that we currently have out and about, and then that's pretty much it. Probably go to the gym, do some deadlifting, bringing Riley, my older boy, is starting to lift with me, so I'll go this afternoon. And then work. I've been building this AI stock logistics like tracker thing because I've just been playing around with this AI stuff and the stock market, and it's kind of fun. So that's kind of what I did for Christmas. Hold on, I got a nice sweatshirt, a Carhartt sweatshirt. I'm just not wearing it today because I have an orientation. But yeah, that's it. My kids had a ton of fun on Christmas. I can't wait to get our Christmas tree gone. My wife wants to leave it up till after New Year's. I'm like, what are you talking about? Let's get rid of it now. But she doesn't want to. In world news, there's a bunch that went on this, over the past 2 days. Oh, and of course, in personal news and trucking news, some crackhead stole one of our tractor trailers, or actually just the tractor, not the trailer. Ironically, this truck was in the shop because it had a bunch of issues with it that were going to get repaired, like headlights didn't work, and so this dude jury-rigged his own headlight with a flashlight and duct taped it to the emblem of the Peterbilt thing on the front of the hood. And of course, cops saw him because it was nighttime and tried to pull him over, and he took off from him. But apparently we got our truck back. It's not completely destroyed, which is nice. It does have some mechanical issues that we needed to get addressed anyway. So we're actually surprised that it even made it as far as it did. And yeah, the crackhead has been arrested. So I was able to find out who he is because he was the only person arrested. When I checked yesterday morning around 6 o'clock in the morning, he was the only person that was arrested in this this Oklahoma County, the only male that was arrested so far on Christmas Day. So we did pick up our truck yesterday, and the guy who picked it up said the inside of the truck is demolished, which is crazy. And he also said it looked like he picked up all his personal stuff and threw it in there, which is odd. But yeah, he was an ex-truck driver or current truck driver, I'm not sure, not with us. But when I searched him on Facebook, I was able to see that he in fact does drive a truck, or used to drive a truck, and now he's just a crackhead or fentanyl addict or heroin addict or whatever. But he stole our truck in an effort to apparently go home because he was in Oklahoma City, and then he was trying to go to where he lives, or the town that Facebook says he's from. So that's where he was arrested. It's very odd, but at least we got it back. This is the first Reed truck that has been stolen. TRC had a truck stolen not too long ago down in Florida. A really nice truck. I forgot what it was called. One of those W900s. It was a W900, almost going to be a show truck, but that truck is stolen, and we haven't been able to locate it since. But yeah, in world news, a plane was shot down in like Kazakhstan or some country, and everyone's blaming Russia for it, but Russia was apparently shooting artillery to try to deflect from a Ukrainian attack on Russia, and blah blah blah, and it's war. I mean, and unfortunately a civilian aircraft was shot down yesterday, so that's made a lot of news as well, which I hate, and I almost want to delete X because of it. There's a lot of news showing all the violence in New York City. There was an illegal immigrant who set a sleeping woman on fire in a subway, and for some reason people recorded it. Didn't do shit to try to put her out or anything. They recorded it, and that video of her dying is all over Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it, and it's disgusting. And I can't even use social media, or at least Twitter or X, without that continuously coming up on my feed, which I find incredibly annoying because I don't want to see it. But it is a display of what's happening in American cities, where just senseless violence. I think yesterday 3 people were just randomly stabbed on a subway train too. A woman was stabbed in the neck, a guy was stabbed, and someone else was stabbed too. And I saw a report this morning that the woman, literally, there were people there. Nobody called 911. They all pulled out their phones and were trying to record it. Nobody called 911 to try to help her. which, that's her statement. She's just disgusting, But here's the truth. That happens in cities. It's been happening for a long time. We can't be surprised by it. It's like inner city gun violence, right? It happens all the time. The media only covers it when it's like, well, they don't. Not the inner city gun violence. If someone goes and shoots up, a building or something like that, then it will be reported on the news. But if you have a mass shooting that happens in a city, nobody cares. Nobody really pays attention. Which is unfortunate, because you would think that more people would have a hat. You know what I'm saying? But there's a lot going on. We're less than 25 days, something like that, until Donald Trump takes his rightful place at the throne of America. And we're going to have to see what's going to happen. I'm curious to see what the market's going to do, what the economy is going to do. I'm curious to see what the tariffs are going to do and how the transportation sector is going to react to it. I'm curious about everything, and just whether or not there's going to be like an instantaneous, or rather, even though it's not instantaneous, a couple of months where things actually just start becoming slowly but surely better. That's really what I would like to see. I would love to see like everything, we just wake up on January 20th and everything is perfect, right? And everything is fine, and there's no confusion and no arguments and nothing, and we are just all happy-go-lucky people. I don't think it's going to happen, but we'll see. I think he's going to have a lot of obstacles. I think a lot of the people that he's appointed into the positions, again, I'm still not on board with Sean Duffy. I think that was like a Dr. Oz kind of placement. Sean Duffy is going to be, as long as he gets appointed and passes all the vetting and all that stuff, he's going to be the new secretary for the Department of Transportation. He has no experience in the industry. I don't understand why we keep doing this. We did it with Pete Buttigieg. We did it with the lady that was running before. Even if you want to say Elaine Chao, who was under Donald Trump's previous administration, Mitch McConnell's, mumbling Mitch's wife, I believe. Even Elaine Chao, she at least had shipping experience. Her family owns a huge, why am I in this lane? Her family owns a huge Nippon Shipping, I believe is her family's company. So she had at least transportation and supply chain and ocean transport experience. However, Pete Buttigieg has no experience. That's why the Department of Transportation was so bad for the past 4 years and nothing was able to get done. And I firmly don't believe that Sean O'Brien is going to make it any better. Maybe, or not Sean O'Brien, Sean Duffy. Sean O'Brien is a Teamsters bozo. But Sean O'Brien. Can you imagine if he was running the Department of Transportation? I'd rather have Sean Duffy. Sean O'Brien. He's the guy that's in charge of the Teamsters. Oh God. And listen, I don't have a lot against. I know a couple of people wanted me to talk about the Teamster strikes that were happening right before Christmas. I don't know that much about them, other than a lot of people were surprised that Amazon does have Teamsters. I mean, there are about 10,000 Teamster members that work at Amazon facilities. Now, the people that they're impacting with the strikes, ironically, are not Teamster employees. They are independent operators based in Amazon's independent operator program. So all the trucks that they're blocking getting into these facilities, those are not Teamster drivers. Those are independent operators that are already working for really, really low rates. We don't run any Amazon freight because it's just too damn cheap for us. So it's kind of ironic, right? And then there's videos on social media of last week where so the Teamsters work in the warehouses. So that's how they did. They were Amazon employees that all unionized, signed with the Teamsters, and then they work in the Amazon warehouses. FedEx Freight they're not Teamster, I believe. UPS is Teamster. So if you work in a warehouse or you load a truck or do anything like that, or drive a truck in Teamster's case, or FedEx Freight's case, you're a Teamster. But damn, dude, everyone's here. I didn't even know today was a work day. But I'm an executive. I don't need to show up at 8 o'clock. I'm surprised how packed this office is. That is kind of crazy. Even my dispatchers are here today. That is interesting. Anyway, well, I just got to the office. I got to go and do some orientation, book a couple of trucks. I appreciate all you guys. I'll upload this video. Please make sure you like, share, subscribe, comment, do all that good stuff, and it helps more people be able to see this video. All right? We'll see you later. Bye.